Hey everyone, you're listening to The Public Affair with me, Andrew G. I see someone different every episode, but do me a favor, keep it between us. Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Andrew G, and welcome to another exciting and salacious episode of The Public Affair. Before we continue, I definitely want to use this opportunity to give you guys all a shout out for all the love and support that you guys continue to show the show. I truly appreciate it. You know, beforehand, we were only saying like maybe 5 people in the whole entire world probably hate The Public Affair and they can all suck it. But everybody else, I love you guys so much. And of course, the Rogue Media Network with Mike and Allison, who make my dreams come to fruition every single week. You guys are the ghosts, and I truly appreciate you all. Thank you so much. We're almost 3 years old at The Public Affair. I don't know if I should have a party or if I should just spread my legs to some random man. But we'll find out in a minute, okay? Now, before we continue, I definitely want to use this opportunity to give a shout out to just a few of our sponsors of this episode of The Public Affair. This episode is brought to us by my boy David Santabañez with Alinea Real Estate. He's the #1 sales agent in his office to help you buy a home or sell your property. That's right, darling. We've been looking for a house together, me and him. Well, not me and him together, but he's been looking for a house for me, and it's been one of the most pleasurable experiences I've ever had. Follow him on Facebook at David with Alinea, or call the number on the screen, darling, for all your real estate needs. There's a reason why he's the #1 sales agent in his office, and you will find out by working with him. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, to my girl Anika Armstrong with Pee-wee's Crab Cakes of Texas, darling. That's right. Serving the most authentic Cajun cuisine with a wide selection of signature crab cakes, pasta, seafood, and more. Oh my God. And she has brunch on Sundays now, and the mimosas are to die for. I drink like 3 of them and I slide in everybody's DMs. Now, their top recommended is the fried catfish special served with seafood pasta, potato salad, 6 fried shrimp, and the fish is topped with hoot-ass sauce. I'm not telling George Felipe or any of his entourage where it's at. They got to head over to 108 Jim Drive in Hewitt or order online at orderpeeweescrabcakesofTexas.com. So Anika Armstrong, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, the Arturo's Frame with Arturo and Eva de la Cruz. They do wood framing for houses and all remodeling, darlings. Right. They also assist you with building a brand new house from the ground up. You know, sometimes you don't want to go live in somebody's old house. You want to buy your own house or build your own house. Arturo's Frame has got you, darlings. Right. Hablan inglés y español. Call the number on the screen for a free in-town consultation, and follow on Facebook at Arturo's Frame with Arturo and Eva. Thank you guys so much. Mil gracias por todo. Of course, the JB Auto Detailing with that snack, Joseph Blancas snack, provides mobile detailing for all Waco and the surrounding area. He promises 100% satisfaction guaranteed, leaving your vehicle looking super duper brand new, snackish, and fresh. And one wants to take their car to a car wash, right? You call Joseph Blancas, he comes to you. Pricing is such at jbautodetailing.net. Call them on the screen to book, and follow at JB Auto Detail. To my boy Joseph Blancas, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. And of course, to my boy Randy Orguin with Waco Decal Plug. Oh my God, he just made me some of the best decals of The Public Affair that I'm putting on everybody's car without asking them. He's a vinyl graphic artist and installer. Randy creates custom decals perfect for up and coming business owners and entrepreneurs. You know, some people need logos made for them and stuff like that. My boy Randy has got you. Hit him up for custom decals and more. Habla español también. Call the number on the screen for free estimates, and follow on Facebook and Instagram at Waco Decal Plug. To my boy Randy Orguin, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. All right, guys, so like I said, I've been super excited about recording this next episode. Like, you know, all 100 and whatever. What episode is this? I don't even remember. But listen, I've been trying to get this guy on the show for quite a while, and then he hit me with the I'm doing Lent and I can't drink, and I was like, no, fuck that, you gotta drink on my show, right? And then his brother just ices me every single time. I've invited him on the show like 8 times, and every single time he got iced. I thought today he was coming with drinks, and he did not, so I had to go pull bottles of liquor out of my freezer from old episodes, but that's okay, he doesn't matter. Felipe Falcon, local YouTube vlogger, is here on The Public Affair. How you doing, Felipe?
I'm doing really good. How are you?
I'm doing really good. How do you like the nighttime vibes with the candles? Is it too much for you?
No, I like it.
Like, you don't feel like I'm like violating it, do you?
No.
Well, you're wearing the open chest, so I was just.
So maybe I should close it.
No, maybe you should open it some more, and then open it some more, and that way the viewers can see. It gets a little toasty in here after enough shots. You know what I mean?
No candles. That's why.
It's the candle. You know what? Okay, so Mike actually did this. We did it on my last episode with Austin Montgomery, and I was just I really like this. It's nighttime. It's like, I should just be wearing my robe. I should spread my legs, and we got the candles. Wait, you know when you're about to get some, and then you have the candles lit because it smells like plastic afterwards, or do you not use protection?
Sometimes. Sometimes.
Why sometimes?
What depends with who. Because some of these girls be.
Are they nasty? Have you gotten an itch once or twice?
Huh?
Have you gotten an itch once or twice?
No, thank God.
No? Okay. What happens? I've never had an itch either because I'll end up in fucking federal prison.
No, I don't want no itch.
No, well, there's probably less preparation for you too because you're not gay. So you don't have to I have to douche, and there has to be a lot going on in there, to clean. You know what I mean? There's a lot of garage cleaning, if you will.
You gotta watch out with who you do it, because some of these people in Waco, they've been around.
They've been around, yeah. Well, not you, or just
no, not me.
You're not a hoe.
No.
No. Felipe's entourage is here. They're actually recording for his vlog in the background now. Now, just nod yes or no. Is Felipe a hoe? Felipe is a hoe, right? He is a hoe. I already know he is. Yes, you are. Because Felipe, you are a hoe.
Why would you say I'm a hoe?
Because all you niggas are hoes. That's why. Okay? You niggas ain't shit. That's why. Preach, bitch. Okay?
She agreeing a little too much right there.
Yeah, she's like, I'm going to work for him. No, listen, Felipe, I'm so excited that you're here. I will tell you this right now that you're sitting here. I never understood vlogging. I never understood why people walked around with a camera and documented their life for no reason. But I have to say, when I watched yours, it's very interactive. It really sucked me in. Not sucked, but sucked me in. and it's something, that comes out every Thursday on YouTube at Felipe Falcon. I'm going to put the link in the comments, okay? Yeah. And it's just like super engaging. And I have to tell you, big shout out to you and all your successes within. I really hope that you can continue to, keep it going. But that's what we're here on the show for. How's that girl feel about you being here? Felipe was supposed to hang out with some chick before he came on the public affair. Totally iced her for me, which that's what men do. Yeah. They leave their significant others for me, and I don't want them to, and that's just what happens. Yeah. Is she gonna break up with you now?
Maybe.
Yeah.
She was pretty pissed.
Is she potential, or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always see the potential with every person that I'm
That's fine. Now she doesn't have sour pussy like your ex though, right? Because that's what she said on the vlog. And so yes you did.
Yeah, I did say that, but no, she does not.
And what is sour pussy and what does that taste like? Because I've never had vagina in my mouth, so I don't know. I've definitely tasted sour penis before.
Sour penis?
Yes.
I don't even want to know.
I'm kidding.
Nah, it's just like whenever, I don't know, it just doesn't taste like it should,
Okay, I got like fishy. Is it fishy like they say on TV?
Yeah, like fishy.
Is it?
Well, I smelled it before I could taste it.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we don't...
Yeah, so I was like, God damn.
I got you. Listen, Felipe, so some of my people, well, surely a lot of people in town know who you are, but can you just introduce yourself to anybody who may not know who you are? Tell us a little bit about yourself growing up, please.
Yeah, so my name is Felipe Falcon. I am 23 years old.
Yes.
I was grown. I grew up and I was raised here in Waco, Texas.
Okay.
Southside. Shout out to all my Southside.
So the South Side?
Yeah.
Yeah, Southside loves me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard.
They do.
Yeah.
They do, and they love this too.
I bet they do. No, yeah, I grew up in the South.
Okay.
My parents are from Mexico. My dad's from San Sebastián, Durango. Shout out to San Sebas.
Yeah, okay.
And then my mom's from Piedras Negras, Coahuila,
yeah.
which my last vlog was based in that location.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay, I did see that, yes. So you took it all the way over there, right? Okay, so what was that experience like? And were people looking at you like, oh my God, like what the fuck is he doing? Like, yeah.
Yeah, so that experience we went just because it was my grandma's birthday.
Okay.
And we were going to throw her party Saturday. So we got there and I was like, you know what? Like I'm vlogging, so might as well shoot a vlog.
For sure.
So I got there and my sister was the one who was recording for me. And she was like, why is everybody looking at us? And I was like, bro, you're walking around with the camera.
Okay, they're probably like, what the hell is going on? It's like a different world over there, right?
Yeah, it is.
It really is.
Completely different, which is crazy because Mexico within itself is like a complete different world.
Yes, for sure.
Very different.
Yes.
But then when you separate it with Piedras and then San Sebas,
yes,
it's also like two complete different worlds because you have like the city and then San Sebas is the country. It's like
shit.
There's no streets like how you have streets outside.
Right.
It's all like dirt and rocks.
Yes.
And it's like if you go there with a car, like your tire will probably get popped.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Yeah, it's like a bumpy road.
Is it like where I went in Mexico and like the kids were going to the store and buying us beer and coming back?
Yeah,
it's exactly like the weirdest shit ever. I was like, what is
cigarettes,
this?
like they will go and they'll sell them anything.
And in my friend's town, like that's all they do is like smoke and drink.
Yeah, that's all we did.
Yeah.
I had the worst. I swear to God. She was there to testify, but I had the worst hangover of my life when I was there.
Did you really?
Like for real?
In Mexico?
Yes. In San Sebas.
Did anybody try to take advantage of you?
Oh, shit, I don't even remember. No, but it was like so bad. So I woke up. We finished like bottles.
For sure.
The next day I woke up and I still felt drunk. So I was like, like whatever. I got up. Still, my head's like spinning, feeling dizzy, feel like crap. And then as the day went by, I started to feel worse. So then I went to Guadalupe, Victoria, to this little mercado where they sell like fruteria, all that stuff. We went there and I was like, all right, maybe I'll feel better because I wanted to come over here.
Yeah.
So then I started throwing up.
Oh,
and then I smelled tacos and I'm like, oh, hopefully I get hungry. I smell it. I run and throw up.
You need to eat the grease, right?
No,
you don't?
I was that hungover.
Wow, you were... They must have roofied your shit.
No.
Look at a little pretty boy like him. They wanted a piece of that. Yes, they did.
Did y'all roofie my shit?
No, it wasn't any of them. It was some man over there.
Shit.
Listen, I'm telling you, I slept with somebody in my friend's town, and I was like the hottest thing in that fucking town for like a month. No, yes, I did. Okay.
It was one of those hangovers where I was like praying to God. I was like, please God, like if you just help me right now, like I swear God, I will never drink. I drank the next day. But
okay, yeah.
But yeah, I wanted to like.
So okay, I got you. So growing up here in South Waco, and then with your, I mean, I know know your brother George, who I teased him earlier in the show because I've invited him on the show like 100 times. Yeah. He's involved with Montezuma Boxing with my boy Coco, and they sponsored the show. They've sponsored the show and everything. Invited him 100 times. He was even supposed to come today, and that nigga fucking canceled again. That's why I told him, I'm not writing you in the show. I'll just improv if you come. You know what I mean? So what was the family dynamic like for you guys growing up? Because, you know, we all, from what you say, George was a little bit of a hothead. Yeah. And so were you the opposite? Or, okay. Were you the goody two shoes? Or?
So George was pretty much the troublemaker, starting fights for no reason, going to alternative. Like that was him. And for me, it was a complete opposite. I was like the straight A student. Yeah. They didn't even curse growing up. Played everything pretty much like by the book. You know, just things like that. So we grew up very completely different. And then my sister, she's like a version of my brother, but like in a female version.
Oh, I see.
Also,
she'd be out there whooping bitches' asses.
Yeah, too? She pops off her nails and stuff, and I'm like, how?
The one back there?
Yeah.
Oh shit, bitch! You better calm down, all right? It's not worth it. These niggas ain't shit. You don't have to fight over no man. Okay.
Oh, she doesn't. That she got us for that because.
Oh, okay, I got you. Have you ever had to whoop a guy's ass over your sister? You don't strike me as a fighter.
I don't like to fight. I'm actually a pacifist. No, I'm kidding. No, I don't like to fight, but I will if I have to. So if somebody puts their hands on me or disrespects me or my family.
Felipe, let me tell you something right now. You're 23 years old. It's not worth it. Fighting is not the answer. Use your words.
I know. I try to use my words, but when they don't, I'm going to use my fist.
No. Well, no, I shared on the show, it did get gamey just like this most recently. I almost had a fight. But I did. I'm not a fighter. Listen, I do not fight. I'm mad pussy. I do not fight. I am mad pussy. I'm the first to admit it. I will not fight you. I will lose. I say it all the time. But there was one instance just recently. I don't want to harp on it because it's about you. But yeah, it got a little gamey, and I was like, "What's up, bitch?" Yeah, but no, we're good. We're good. Everything is good.
No, talk about it.
No, I don't want to talk about it because it's not worth it. It's really not. Yeah. I recollect about the times that we met because we actually met at Montezuma Boxing. Yeah. We were doing morning trainings with Coco.
It was like 5 a.m.
It was like 5 in the morning. We were out there fucking getting it, right? Yeah. And you know what is so cute too? I recently just ran into you and your friend at Echo and Waco. Shout out to your friend. Yeah, remember I was fucked up. I was drinking with the white people. You were gone. I was gone. Yeah, well, they were and I got invited to the wedding. I got invited to the actual wedding, and I have to go to fucking Oklahoma for the wedding, right? So I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but yeah, no, I did. And they were like, "You have got to come to the wedding. You're a riot," and they were not exposed to me. So yeah, now how. Mentioning that you're from Southwood, you're 23 years old. Do you have a perspective on how the city has changed in your view as a young? I call you a kid because you're 20. I'm 31 years old. Okay, shut up, stop. So, I'll still sleep with you, like, oh shit, because you're of age. Yes.
Yeah, I feel like Waco for sure has changed a lot. Like especially like with the whole like Magnolia situation and all that. Like that's changed, but I feel like more specifically. South Waco really changed a lot. Like I feel like back then it was a little more like crazier, like a little more ghetto. But I'm hoodish. But I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like now it's starting to become probably worse than that.
Oh, really?
Because now back then you would see fights. Like you'll walk around, there's like a fight right there. Go down Clay Avenue, fight right there. Burnett Avenue, 10 fights right there. It
was just normal. Like, oh, they're just
for
fighting.
Real. Like, oh, they're fighting. But now it's like they're shooting, and I'm like,
oh yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. The kids are pussy these days. Nobody wants to use their words or just fight with their fists. Everybody wants to resort to that level of violence. That's why I say it's not worth it. Yeah. You know what I mean? But no, I just had Tiffany Vidania on the show. I want you to vote for her because you're from South Waco and I'm not. So can you vote for her? For me, please. For sure yes, because she definitely has a voice for you people. Anyway, listen, I want to get right into the vlog. I'm a huge fan of your vlog. Now, your vlog is on YouTube, and your YouTube channel is literally your name, Felipe Falcon. But there's no name for the vlog, right? So why is there no name for your show?
I just call it Vlogs by Felipe.
No, there's not even that. It doesn't even say it in the beginning or nothing. Like, I want to tell everybody, watch Felipe's vlog, and I don't know the name of it, Felipe. What the fuck? So
you think I should have
you should have it. It should be called Spreading My Legs in Waco or something like that.
But I don't do that.
Yes, you do.
What? I just go
Felipe,
around.
You can't go. Listen, let me tell you something. Don't come on my show and tell me that you're not a hoe.
I'm not a hoe.
Yes, you are.
I'm very faithful. I respect women. And
he left that girl for me. Right?
I'll respect her after the show.
Are you going to respect her after the show or are you just going to respect her after the show?
No, I respect her.
Yeah? Okay, got you. No, okay, so there's no name for the vlog, and what is the reason for that? I mean, you've been doing it for quite a few years, on and off. And so was there never a reason why you just sat down and said,
I think I just never gave it really a name just because, one, I never really thought about it like that. And then two, I don't want to tie my vlog to a single specific thing. I feel like once you give something a name, like you're tied down to that. Like,
Like the public affair, me having an affair with the public.
But like that's like that, you know, that like that's fine. Like I like that. You know what I mean? But like for me, it's
that I have an affair with the public?
Huh?
That I have an affair with public people?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to watch? Maybe you can vlog that.
I can vlog it, yeah. OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's me. Oh, we'll get into that in a minute. I have that written there. Yeah, go ahead. But anyway, okay.
So I feel like once you give it a name, it's like tied down to specific category, specific.
Okay, got you. So what is your vlog about though? For people who are like, Andrew, why was it so like crucial that you had to have this guy on your show?
Yeah, so my vlog is very spontaneous. It's not going to be like the same thing every single time.
Yeah.
You're not going to get the same thing every single time. And it's more like family based, like family oriented. I don't know for whoever's watched it. I'm pretty sure you've picked up. Like I pretty much have almost every single one of my family members in every vlog that I do.
Yeah, for sure.
Whether it's my cousin, my sister, my parents, my brother, my nephews, like anybody. And so I kind of just want to like show them like who my family is, and share that experience with them.
Oh, okay, I got you. And you know, that's one of the reasons why, you know, I was saying in the beginning, I never understood why people thought that was interesting to other people, but when I see your family dynamic, it's like fucking wild. It is, because then you meet, I knew George before you, and George is wild, right? And then there's you, and you're like low-key wild, and try to convince us all that you're not a hoe.
Oh my God.
And then you got the sisters out there, you got girl George out there, right? Right? And so it's just so crazy watching you guys all. You know, what inspired you to say, you know what, I want to go ahead and like document this?
So prior to 2020, I had several people tell me that they were like, oh, like your family, whatever, like, you know, like you guys need a TV show, blah, blah, blah. In January of 2020, I filmed a video where these kids, I don't know, a lot of people have seen it because it went viral. So these kids pretty much egged my dad's truck while we were driving. So I filmed all of that.
That went super viral.
So that went viral on Twitter. It got like 1.6 million views. And then it made it to World Star. And Cardi B liked it. Offset, like all these people liked it.
Were all the bitches in your DMs?
Yes. Everybody was.
And how many of them did you fuck?
None, because they weren't from Waco.
He's such a, I'm not. Anyway, girl, go ahead. Go ahead. Sips tea.
So,
listen, the first time somebody slid in my DMs, it was on like Donkey Kong. Yeah, I can get you those concert tickets. Oh my God. So that video went viral.
Yeah, so that video went
and that was one of your first videos.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so they were like, oh, like, you know, you should like record your family like more often because you guys are funny, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So then I think it was like a month after that or a few weeks after that, we were taking a trip down to San Antonio.
Okay.
And I was like, it was the first time like our whole family got together, like my parents, my sister-in-law, my brother, just everybody. And so I was like, you know what, like I'm gonna record this. So I went through and recorded it, and then that's pretty much when I released my very first vlog called Meet the Falcons, and pretty much meeting everybody in my family.
Saw that.
Yeah. And so that pretty much just after that, it just started recording.
There you go. Okay, so then it's just, you know, do you ever feel like you're as good as that viral video though? Like, or do you strive to go viral like that again? I mean, because listen, I've been doing the show for damn near 3 years, and I haven't gotten viral yet. Just a few thousand views, which is great. I'm so grateful. You know what I mean? But do you ever feel like you want to like is that the top, like the peak for you? Do you know what I mean? Or,
so
or are you just doing it for fun? And you're just
I'm doing it for fun. Yeah, mainly. But if it could get there potentially or eventually someday, like I would like that too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but if
it
doesn't, it's not something that I'm gonna be like, oh, my life is over. I hate my life. Blah, blah, blah. You know, it's not something.
It's easy to get discouraged. Yeah. Do you get a lot of comments on YouTube and people be talking shit?
No, they don't.
No, okay, good for you.
It's been positive so far. So
I thought so too.
Except for one time somebody commented and they were like lame. I looked at their profile and it said Trump, and I was like, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, really? You don't think Donald Trump's hot?
Donald Trump?
No, I tried to get you. I'm
His
trying
hair
to see.
like flaps back.
I'm just trying to see if you're like low key down low. I'm not gonna lie. You're too pretty. Hey, look at him. Jesus. Well, so you know, how did you know? Like, you know, you mentioned a lot of people were inspired. And were like, oh, you should record your family for the vlog and everything like that. But how do you knew what direction that you were going to take going with that? Because it does seem like it's pretty consistent in that aspect.
Yeah, with my vlog.
Yes.
No. Yeah. So.
With your OnlyFans.
I got that coming soon. So.
Do you really?
No, I don't.
Yes.
No, let me edit that. No, get it.
Don't edit it.
Wait, what was the question? I already forgot. I got Dory brain for one. I forget everything like right away.
The question is, how many men have slid in your DMs?
Men have slid in my DM?
Surely a gay or two. Surely a gay or two has.
Yeah, I had a few that they were like, "Can I get your snap?" And I'm like, red. Not really? That I don't have anything like against her.
No, you don't. But like, what's wrong with just showing them a little piece?
Oh, that's weird.
You can make a lot of money, Felipe. I know a guy who's doing that right now. Yes, C's Fit was on this show, Caesar Abraham, and I want you to go watch the show. He was on the show. Okay, he's a male OnlyFans model. He is not gay, straight as can be, but his content caters to us men because we're dumbasses and pay $8 a month to see his fucking big penis on. Yes, we do.
I'm in the wrong field.
Yes, you are. You're in the wrong field. You can take your vlog to another different direction. The literal question was, how you knew the direction you were going to take for the vlog. Oh, yeah. Because a lot of people, it sounded like you were inspired by a lot of people, what they were saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like you want to change it up, or is this working for you?
No, I feel like this is working for me. I'm trying to change up like different things, like kind of tailoring more to what the viewers want to see and what's getting more views. And recently
are people more interactive?
Huh?
Are people more interactive with that? Like, do they say, oh, you should do, oh, okay, got you.
Yeah, and also like I like to go through like YouTube's metrics and see where like, which video is getting me more views and then how it's getting me more views. Like where's the age gap that I'm,
I don't even do all that shit. No, I don't have time for all that.
Well, for me, so like I'm always thinking about like how I can be like better and how I can do the best and how I can grow my whatever I'm doing. My
phenomenal. Yes.
So that's currently what I'm working through and what I'm working on. And so I'm trying to be also more consistent on TikTok. I had a few videos that went viral on TikTok. So I'm trying to get more out there.
I kind of feel salty that you have a lot more followers than me on TikTok. Now, I'm very late to the party on TikTok. I just made that shit like a few weeks ago.
It's fun. It's addicting. You shouldn't have.
It's really not addicting. I can't stand just sitting there going like this.
I can do you do that for 3 hours? Yeah.
It's because you're a kid. That's why.
I'm not a kid.
No, he is. I will post like a slutty video of myself and then keep it pushing. Like I do not just go like this.
Strictly business.
I don't even do that on Snapchat. What? You know how people on Snapchat just go like this? No, I don't fucking do that.
I rarely use Snapchat.
No, I mean, I have to have Snapchat because that is the ultimate side piece app. Like that is where I get all the guys sliding in my DMs because nothing is saved.
So it's like that's where everybody just be hitting you.
As soon as I get the hey, like somebody just fucking, you know what? Somebody at 4 a.m. this morning fucking video called me.
4 a.m?
Yeah.
And I didn't up at 4 a.m.
Well, I wake up that early every morning because I'm a businessman. And so when I saw him afterwards, I'm so pissed that I didn't answer the fucking video call because he's fine. Because he was fucking fine. I was like, bitch, so I missed out on some 4 a.m. D right before I had Felipe Falcon on the show. I'm so fucking pissed.
Hey, you remember that? So that day when we worked out in the morning, I threw up that day.
Did you really?
Yeah, it was like that workout was intense.
Wow.
I threw up nothing but water.
Really? Did you?
It was clear.
Oh wow! At Montezuma?
Yeah,
Coco, did you like that?
I ran out. Like I don't know if you saw me, but I took off like, through the back.
I work out, do my thing, and
no, yeah, I even took a picture of it too.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, show me after the show.
Yeah.
How, so it seems like like you said, you got the cousin here. You got this is your cousin as well. She's behind the scenes. You guys can't see her right now. And then we got your sister here. How did you get people involved in creating your content? Or like, I guess they don't even essentially work for you because you don't pay for them, you cheap bitch. So how did you get these people involved and being creative with you?
They know that I have like deep love for them, and we grew up very close, like ever since we were little. So I don't even see them as cousins. I see them more as like siblings, like actual siblings. Like, that's my sister, and that's my real sister back there. Got you. And then my brother, like all them. So for them, it's also like I feel like we reciprocate that same energy. And so they give me that love back, and I feel like that's like one of the ways they show that to me.
For sure.
And so for them also, they see it like as fun. Like like when we vlog, we don't ever like plan things out like let's do this, let's say this, let's do that. It's not
scripted.
Yeah, it's not scripted. It's just let's go out, let's have fun, and let's just record.
Yeah, I have to say I think that's why I really like it too, because you can tell when somebody like it is scripted, and to me it's just like less authentic. But then watching you guys have like the natural chemistry that you do, and I really wanted to point that out as well, because it does seem like you grew up with a very close family bond. You know what I mean? Or that you guys are all very close. Has it always been like that your whole life?
Yeah, we've all been
even with George.
Like, even with George, we grew up. I was that sibling that always wanted to be, even though I'm 4 years younger than him. I always wanted to be like with him and his friends, and he was like, "No, you're too young. Get back here." And then my dad was like, "You have to take him with you." I was that sibling. And then I was also that sibling that was like, "I'm gonna tell mom or I'm gonna tell dad if you don't take me." Blah blah.
You little goody two shoes, little bitch. Is George only 27?
I believe so.
I thought he was my age. Looking a little rough.
I think he's turning 28.
Okay, I'm 30. I'll be 32 this year. So 32, okay. Yeah. That's I love him. I love George. You know, too bad he couldn't make it here today. Yeah. You know what? Listen, Felipe, we're going to take a quick break, okay? Yeah. When we get back, I want to learn more about the vlog. I want to learn about your videos. I want to learn about a potential OnlyFans that might be in the works. So we will find out here on The Public Affair. Make sure you guys stay tuned, please. And we're going to take a shot again, okay? Yeah. Of some of this liquor. I'm not going to take them home, I promise. Aren't they great? Okay, you guys stay tuned. We'll be right back here on The Public Affair. Hey, guys, I hope you're enjoying this super luscious episode of The Public Affair. My very luscious and hot guest, Mr. Felipe Falcon, local YouTube vlogger. Now, before we continue, I definitely want to use this opportunity to give a shout out to just a few more of our sponsors of this episode of The Public Affair. This episode is brought to us by, of course, Julian and Ana Banda with Banda's hauling service. That's right, darling. They rent dump trailers. You fill it up and they're going to haul it all away. Even that man that you just can't get out of the house, he'll come over, pick him up and whisk him away. He also does junk removals, tree brush removals, and haul cars in and out of town. You know, in case the car breaks down, you need a tow, he's got you. Book now with the number on the screen to Banda's hauling service. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, the Manny Guerrero with Blue Star RV Services. He's a mobile RV tech who can fix all RVs, travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, and so much more. Listen, just know that I know that when you buy brand new campers and RVs, them hoes be breaking in like a week. And my boy Manny Guerrero will go out there and fix them. He deals with the warranty companies too, so you don't got to deal with all that headache. Just pay him a small fee. He's got the rest. Follow him on Facebook and call the number on the screen. Manny Guerrero, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Oh my goodness, of course, so one of my vices, Junior Fuentes, Thomas Roberts, and the entire family at J Pedal and Poke. They're both my vices, the restaurant and those men. They provide delicious, savory Japanese crepes and poke bowls. They also have handcrafted Thai rolled ice cream for dessert, darling. You can choose from a menu item or create your own, like I like to do, because I like to be in control, even though I'm very submissive. Locations on University Park Drive and Hewitt Drive, and you can order online at jpedaltx.com. Thank you, J Pedal, for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, to Hugo Garcia with G-Boss Party Rentals. You can hit him up for most all your party rentals, including bounce houses, dunk booths, and water slides. Oh my God, he even has a mechanical bull, which I've got to get on because I got to show all these dudes what I can do on a mechanical bull. I can last at least 5 minutes at the very least. Call now at the number on the screen and follow on Facebook at G-Boss Party Rentals. Hugo Garcia, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. And of course, to my boy Sid Rodriguez, making sure I look super snackish for Felipe Falcon and all my episodes of The Public Affair. Elite Barbershop on Hewitt Drive. You can call the number on the screen or book the Squire app to book your appointment. Walk-ins are welcome as well. He has Marcus Guerrero, Chris Reyes, Santos Cordova, David Rodriguez, Isaac Chavez, Clint Fletcher, and Isai Reyes over there, making you look super snackish like Felipe and I are doing on this episode of The Public Affair. To Elite Barbershop, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. All right, guys, like I said, I've been so elated to do this episode of The Public Affair. Huge fan of this vlogger. Felipe Falcon is here on The Public Affair. He was saying that the candles are making him a little bit hot, and so are the shots. And so I told him that if he wanted to go ahead and take his top off, he could. And so, no, Felipe, it's okay. You don't have to be scared. Okay?
Thank you, but I think I'm going to have to pass.
No! Okay, here. Has a guy ever tried to kiss you, and would you do it for $1 million?
Would I kiss a guy for $1 million?
Mm-hmm. With tongues.
Oh shit, I was gonna say yes, but then you said tongues, maybe.
What's the difference between just lips and tongues, though? I don't understand.
I don't know.
Right? So would you do it for $1 million?
I'll do it for $1 million.
You would do it for $1 million. Yeah. But how much would you do for $1 million? Just kiss him?
Yeah, just kiss him.
No, we had this conversation on Fortnite the other day. And I've been wanting to ask like many guys as I can, because there's a lot that I would do for $1 billion or $1 million even. Like I would definitely like eat sour vagina for $1 million.
Sour pussy?
Yes. Oh, yes. You wouldn't suck good dick for $1 million?
Dick?
Yes.
No,
Felipe, you're
wait, for $1 million? For
$1 million, Felipe, for 2 minutes.
I'm doing that for a kiss. I'm not doing that. I'm not sucking no dick.
No, okay, that was honestly okay. That got a little dark, but no, that was we were playing Fortnite online, my friends and I. And
oh, this is a true story?
No, it's a true story. And they were like, you know, they were joking. Yeah. But I would suck dick for free, like it ain't shit, right? But I was like, if somebody asked me to like go down on a girl for $1 million, I would totally do it. And I try to ask all these guys like, if times are tough, Felipe, and somebody tells you to put this in your mouth for $1 million, you would totally do it.
For $1 million?
Yes.
No.
I guess he's a gold star straight. Listen, Felipe, so, you know, we were just talking about your vlog, and which I'm a huge fan of, and there's no name for the vlog, but it's still a really great vlog. And now one of the very first videos, like you mentioned earlier, was Meet the Falcons, okay? Or, you know, you had the viral video, but that didn't really count. Yeah. So one of the big ones, or the intro to your vlog was Meet the Falcons. So why was that video the intro to the world as you as a vlogger? Like, there was no, like, trailer. There was no, hey, I'm Felipe Falcon. And it was just like, this is my family. Here you go. Boom. And a lot of people seem to have really received it. Yeah. So why was that the introduction to your vlog?
I feel like that was pretty much the direction I was trying to take, was like I said earlier, was like a more family-based kind of like content. And so that's what I wanted to do. Like, that's what people were telling me is that, like, hey, like, you know, you should do, your family would be good for a reality TV show, blah, blah, blah. So I was just like, you know what? Like, why not get to meet my whole family and get to know who, like, everybody is and how they act. Even when the cameras were on, they were still themselves, like, which was funny because I was like, oh, they're probably gonna like see and get camera shot or something. For sure. No, they were like fighting and arguing and then like roasting each other. Like, it was like all over the place. Are
your parents pretty interactive too, or are they pretty old school?
They are. My dad's very interactive. My mom, she's not old school. She's very interactive too, but she's more on, like, she's shy.
Okay, but I'm saying, like, your parents are gonna watch this show and they're gonna be like, why is that man trying to
get at me?
Trying to get at you, and why is he asking you about sucking Tina's for $1 million? I don't want anybody in my DMs pissed off. And I already know that what's her face is gonna be in my DMs like, why'd you take my man for an hour? Because that's what I fucking do.
She's probably coming over here right now.
No. Listen, I'm sure she's super nice. Listen, shout out to the girlfriend. Yeah, you know what I mean? And Felipe said that you were potential, babe. I'm just doing, you know, I just can't help it if a man wants to leave his girl for me. I mean, look at this. I'm like a whole pound cake over here, like, of course, something sweet, you know what I mean? No, so your parents, you know, and
you mean I like as watching?
No, well, I asked that because, like, okay, so I know a lot of old school Mexican people who are very conservative in values and stuff like that. So I wonder if your parents are like that too, because you guys seem like you're all just outside the box, and, you know, we don't care, and we talk about sour pussy and shit like that. And so your parents, like, could watch The Public Affair and they're not gonna be like, yeah. My parents don't care. They don't care. Open. Okay. They respect people's like values, beliefs, and that's how they grew us up. Whereas, like, there is, like, you know, seeing people of, like, different color, like, oh, you should only talk to them. You know what I mean? It was so
like,
they don't hate gay people
equally.
Either, right?
No, it was like you see everybody equally, and that's it.
Okay, I got you. I mean, I wouldn't care if they hate me for I'm gay, because I'm sure your dad's like, fine, right? And I do have to say too, like, while you're super fine, Felipe, I have to say George is more my type, because, you know, George is a little bit more rounder.
He's chunky.
Yeah, he's like super round, and so
keep you warm in winter.
Yeah. But then I met George's girlfriend, and she looked like she'd be fighting. So I was like, oh, I'm out.
Yeah, Ziri would drag you up out the studio.
I am fucking with that shit. As soon as I met her, and she was like, look at this video of them, my son in the boxing. I was like, as soon as she started doing this shit, I was like, oh, fuck that. Yeah. Nope. Right out of his DMs.
Yeah, she has no problem.
No, I love it. You know, I wonder, you know, as a vlogger, and I wonder if there's things that you are scared to share, because you're sharing your life with the world essentially, and, you know, you guys are walking around, it's unscripted. You know, you talked about your ex's sour vagina, and I'm sure she was super pissed off that you told everybody that her vagina was sour. Does she live in town?
Bad terms anyway, so she'll be good.
Oh, she didn't. Okay. But what if I lose a fan because of you? I'm gonna whoop your ass. Okay.
Her. She's not even a fan. She told me. Not? No, I'm kidding. Okay.
No, but okay, so I wonder, are there things that you regret sometimes, like putting out there, like, ooh, maybe I should have took that off, or how do you decide what you're sharing and what you're not?
No, I'm pretty confident in everything that I share with the world and what I want to share.
Yeah.
So I've never posted anything that I'm like, oh, like, I regret putting that out, or doing this, or I should have done this. Like, I really don't.
Yeah.
If I do feel like that, you know, like, live and learn.
Yeah.
But I don't regret anything that I've put out.
Have you ever been criticized for anything that you shared? Because, I mean, again, when you reference your ex's vagina sour, which I thought was really, listen, that really caught me.
Yeah.
I was getting ready for my regular job at 6 a.m, drinking a fucking cup of coffee, and I was like, I was like, no, he didn't, but I love this guy. Yes.
I did get bashed one time on Twitter. As actually that video with
the
kids.
Okay. Yes.
I don't know why. I really don't know why. But at that time, I had this thing where every time I would record a video, I would, like, zoom in and out, in and out, in and out. Like, it'd never be just a video. It'd just be like me zooming in and out.
Oh yeah, okay.
So I did that.
But that's what people are doing now, right? Isn't that a thing?
Well, I did it back and forth, so it's like kind of hard to pay attention.
Oh, it's like hard to focus.
Yeah, and so people on Twitter, like, I think I got like almost, I don't know how many, probably like over like 20K comments or something. Like, I don't know, it was a lot. And so I was going through, you know.
Yes.
And they were all bashing me. They were like, why do you keep zooming in the camera? Bro, fucking hold the camera and play. Oh my God. It's not that, like, going in.
But everyone's got something to fucking say, right?
Yeah. Like,
why don't you shut up?
Literally.
Why don't you shut up and suck my penis for $1 million, bitch?
$1 million, you still on that?
No, I'm not.
Oh my God,
I'm over it, Felipe. It's just, yeah. You know what? On my next episode of The Public Affair, we're having some church. Just a little teaser, because this show needs some church. Okay. Yeah, we need some, because this couch is super slutty, and so
you done things?
Oh, no, I've never had sex on that couch, but Caesar Abraham was on this show. I told you, that OnlyFans model that I had, and he laid on the couch, and I did rub oil on his body on that couch in his underwear. Yeah,
it's an oily couch.
Yeah, but no, I'm sure they clean it or something.
I hope they do.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why am I like slippery from the back?
No, Oh,
like
is
my
that
elbows
right?
are like. No,
are you slippery from? Oh, okay. Are you slippery when you're wet? Because you keep doing this to me. Listen, we're not doing this.
What am I doing?
You're trying to get with me, and that's fine.
I'm trying to get with you.
I don't blame you. Okay. Doesn't he have like the most sexy? You guys give a thumbs up on the video, please, if you think Felipe has one of the sexiest smiles in the world. Okay, so no, but so you get a lot of backlash for that video. How did you take that? Because that video did kind of go viral, and millions of people saw it, including celebrities and things like that. Was it getting the best of you? Did you feel like it was eating up at you?
Nah, I really don't give a fuck what people think or say. I really don't. I really don't.
Felipe, I've said this. No, stop.
Huh?
I've said the same thing.
Yeah, like I just. Yeah. At first I was like, bro, what the? Why are people saying this? But at the same time, like my whole family knows I'm one of those people. Like I really don't care what people say. You really don't care. So okay. Like,
Can you teach me? Because I said the same thing until somebody spread rumors about me on social media. I took that shit to the heart.
What they say?
I did. I don't want to repeat it because it's whatever.
No,
but
we don't want it to go back.
Just stupid shit. Yeah, and it gives the bitch life. But it really hurt. I hurt my little fucking feelings. I was like, I spent my whole day like, this is fucking bullshit. Like, I don't understand.
So I actually went through something similar like that at the previous job that I was at. Which led to me I'm no longer there.
Okay.
But yeah, somebody spread rumors about me saying I did things.
With another person?
Yeah, that girl.
Was this some gay stuff? Oh,
no.
Okay.
With that girl, and I was just like, it was like stuff that, and I'd understand if it was true, whatever.
Yeah.
But the fact that it wasn't true, and I was just like, like it really did get to me. Like I remember I was like depressed for a while. Like it really was.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
And we say that we don't care what people say and the rumors but things like that really do like affect you. They do.
Yeah.
You know what? I had something similar happen at a job that I had one time. They spread a rumor saying that I slept with this girl's boyfriend, and that nigga was mad fucking ugly. Right? He was so ugly. I was pissed because I worked with a bunch of other hot guys, and I was like, why didn't y'all spread rumors about me and one of the hot guys? Right? I would have said,
he was pissed.
Yeah. Oh, I was so mad because listen, like that's fun, right? Like, like people speculate all the time who I'm sleeping with because I've been very open about the fact that I sleep with a bunch of like straight men, whatever. It is what it is. But when I found out the rumor was being spread about me and the guy, I was like, him of all people, like why couldn't it be so and so?
You felt disrespected.
I felt mad disrespected, bro. Like I was like, if somebody would have said, I heard that you and the hot guy were over there and he fucked you up, I was like, yeah, that's true. Like I would have said, you know what I mean? Like that was like offensive to me.
Felipe. As fuck.
No, it is funny. I wonder what you do. Do you have any tactics in being engaging with an audience? Because you just put out the I tried every coffee shop in Waco video or something similar like that, which I'm a coffee hoe, so I was all for that. You know what I mean? Hence the coffee liquor.
I love coffee.
Isn't it great?
Yes. This is really good.
You can take that home. That's your gift.
All right, I'll
take it. And that Patron, give it to the bitch.
All right.
Excuse me, not the bitch, the girl. No, she's not a bitch. She's not a bitch. I take that back.
The lady.
The very sweet woman. Do you have any tactics in being engaging with your audience?
I like to talk to the camera a lot, like make it seem like they're like I'm actually talking to you, like in person. Sure. You know what I mean? And like I felt
like when you said your girlfriend's pussy was sour, I felt like you were telling me that's my
telling
face.
You that story.
Yes, you did. I was like, okay, it is, isn't it? All right. Yeah.
You were about to talk back to me.
I was like, well, you could taste mine. It's not sour at all. It's super sweet. I drink pineapples and cucumbers every night. Like, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And so somebody actually told me the other day that they like whenever I say like the word, I don't know why, that was random, but when I say the word y'all, like I'll be like y'all, like this and that, y'all this, y'all that.
I see.
And they're like, it makes us feel like you're actually talking to us, or you're actually talking to me, right. Like a big group of people. That's just pretty much how I try to like address it. Okay,
I got you. Yeah, and it does seem interactive, like when you are speaking. I try not to speak too much on the camera unless I'm trying to call a bitch out. You know what I mean? Because I try to focus on my guests. Whatever. Yeah. But so okay, I get that. And then the content you share, everything is just off limits, or nothing is off limits for you. Right? Okay. So what about making an OnlyFans?
I thought about making an OnlyFans.
Yes. Okay. And so why haven't you? Because you're obviously, you got it going on, Felipe. You know what I mean?
I don't have a six pack yet.
No, but you're giving twink vibes. Have you ever heard of the term twink?
No. What is it?
Okay. So it's a gay term that we refer to you as because you're super skinny. And so you're
so only if you're skinny?
Yeah. Okay. So you're a twink and George would be like a bear. Right, because he's chubby.
Because he looks like a grizzly.
Yeah. and then an athletic guy would be a jock. Okay, and then you're giving like top twink vibes, like you would be a top. Have you ever heard top? Because
I'm scared. So you're telling me I should. put on muscles.
You look fine.
Which I'm actually trying to. I'm actually trying to grow my muscles.
Okay. No, which is great, right? But what I'm saying is, so you wouldn't be down. Like, I mean, you record everything else. So have you ever thought about doing something like that?
No, I actually haven't. I feel like my parents would be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Like,
how do you feel about people going that route in OnlyFans?
That's fine. I feel like, you got to make your money however you want to make your money.
Yeah.
If that's how you want to make your money, like, that's great. Like, I respect people who do that because, it takes a lot to sit up in front of the camera and do, be nude.
Yeah, for sure. So wait, but with that expensive Canon though, you never with a girl been like, "Hey, let's do some things." Do you have any secret sex tapes that you're not telling us about?
I have probably like 2 or 3.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do.
Can you share with me? I won't sell it, I promise. I won't tell.
I'll show you a little clip after.
Yeah, show me a clip. Not here. I want to see it in private in my house. Send it to me. Send it to me on Snapchat. Yeah. No, lots of guys do that. Well, I've noticed that a lot of people are getting into the OnlyFans thing.
I did it. Yeah. I recorded those videos. Well, one of them I recorded it without like her consent.
Oh, okay.
She got upset. So then.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So did you?
So I stopped.
Okay, gotcha.
I told her I deleted it, and I didn't delete it. But then afterwards, I feel bad, so I did delete it.
Yeah, you have to have their consent, Felipe. Don't do that.
Yeah. So
now,
like I respect women, so that's why I was like,
no, for sure. I had a drunk slutty moment one time, and somebody said, "What if somebody was recording you sucking their dick, and they're gonna hold that against you?" I was like, "Hold what against me? Put that shit out,
please, leak it,
because my shit is fucking lit, bitch. All right, like don't test me, bitch. You go ahead and put whatever the fuck you want out. Take some notes.
We'll send that shit to TMZ.
No. So I mean, you're technically single. I mean, you are talking to somebody, right? Okay, but with the people that you have been with, I mean, is that something that you like exploring? I will tell you that I've never been recorded, and I'm a big hoe. Like I'm a ho like a ho like the cakes.
So wait, you said you do like?
I've never been recorded. I don't think I have, but I've never recorded either. Yeah. So is that things that you like to play with too with the camera?
No, I get so nervous.
Really?
I feel like.
So you don't have videos?
I do have videos. Okay. I only have 2.
Yeah. And are they like full length or just like minutes?
No, they're like quick. Yeah, they're like quick videos.
Don't do that. You have a fucking $5,000 camera right there, bitch. I would be making fucking full porn blown videos, okay?
I've only done one with that one and then with my actual phone. But I get nervous just because like I feel like oh, what if somebody goes through my phone, they like just because I don't have it like locked or anything. It's just there in my camera roll, like like on my gallery. So like, anybody can just go in and see it. Yeah. So please hide my phone.
No, give me the phone. I want to see. One of my very, very best friends is Mauro Maldonado. Yeah. And he, for some reason, loves standing behind me when I'm on my phone, whether on my iPad. I'm like, bro, one of these fucking days, you're going to see some shit come through this phone. It might be of somebody you know. Okay. And I don't want to hear a damn thing. Okay. And he's like, man, you gay as fuck. Like, I'm just saying, you like to stand over me when I'm on my iPad, because we have the same full-time job. And my phone,
you need a privacy screen. That's what you need.
I do need a privacy screen.
Come see us at T-Mobile. I work at T-Mobile.
Oh, you do work at T-Mobile? I don't have a T-Mobile phone, though. But you can still give me a privacy screen?
Shit, you can switch over.
No, we're not doing that. And no, okay, I do because I think there's a camera where I work, and I be on Grindr and shit, and I hope that they're not like
watching,
seeing, like people sending me their fucking dick pics and shit. Like, I mean, I'm sure some of them might like it, but I get nervous. You know what I mean? And sometimes, so how do you feel about sending nudes of yourself on the internet? I mean, that's what you guys are doing now at your age. Yeah.
I've only sent nudes about like 2 times. I don't like.
Is it just nudes. Like this or
I get
like
nervous?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I feel like they're just gonna screenshot. You know what I mean? Like they can tell you like, no, I'm not gonna screenshot. I promise, swear to God, blah blah.
Yeah,
boom,
they're not. They screenshot. And these bitches, you can't trust them.
Yeah,
but the niggas neither. You can't trust them neither.
You can't trust nobody.
You can't trust no fucking buddy, right? But that's why you have to wear protection. I do promote protection. One of these days, you're gonna end up with a fucking itch on your penis, and you're gonna think about that time you were on the public affair, and I told you to wear condoms. Okay?
Now I'm gonna wear condoms forever. Now.
Yeah, you have to wear condoms all the time, especially when you're having butt sex, Felipe.
Butt sex?
Yeah.
Fuck that. I've never had butt sex.
Girls never they're not into that?
No. Well, not the ones that I've been with.
Nah, vanilla. Listen, Felipe, I've had the best time with you here on the Public Affair. Unfortunately, we are running out of time. What are your plans moving forward with the vlog? Obviously, it's doing really well. I'm super proud of you. Do you have is there any like long-term goals with it or anything like that?
Yeah, like I just really pretty much just like a long-term goal would like to be just get over 1,000K subs.
Yeah.
1,000 subscribers.
1,000 subscribers. Okay.
You know, grow my content.
Right.
Grow all of that. Try to see if I can just take it as far as I can. Really,
yeah, for sure.
And then make a thing out of that. I would love to own a coffee shop, so I'm thinking about doing something like that soon.
Oh, stay tuned. I will be at your coffee shop all the time. Now, if you see me somebody fucking in your bathroom, do not.
That's comadritos.
Yeah, is that
so mad cleaning.
That's okay. Would you sell coffee liquor?
Actually, I really would. I didn't even think about it.
You've never had that before?
That's actually really good.
Yeah, get the Kahlua. Get the Kahlua's on point. That's my shit right there. Actually, I'm gonna just fun fact. This bottle of Kahlua is. Oh, I can't say what episode it was because they asked me not to. Okay. Anyway, they didn't want anybody to know that they were drinking. Okay, listen. Okay, so where can we follow your vlog, and how often do you put out an episode?
Yeah, so it'll be at Felipe Falcon on YouTube. I post every Thursday. I'm going to be more consistent with this.
Yes.
So I will be posting every Thursday.
Yes, I want you to, please. Yeah. I love what you got going on. You really highlight a lot of things going on in Waco. And it's something fun to watch. Yeah. You know what I mean? It really takes, in my opinion and my perspective, it takes the person away from like reality for a second. Not reality, but like whatever's going on. Like if you're having a shit day, you can just go watch Felipe and his wild ass family. and it's like entertainment value. Yeah, so I really enjoyed having you on. You're a breath of fresh air, Felipe. You're very open-minded. I think that you're gonna go very far if you stay consistent. And one of these days you're gonna know what it's like to have penis in your mouth. So and it's beautiful. You'll make music. Okay? Now, Felipe, thank you so much for coming on to the Public Affair. I hope that you enjoyed your time. Big shout out to your entourage. Can you just give a shout out to everybody that's here behind the scenes right now, that's here with you?
Yeah. So shout out to Brisa Falcon. Shout out to Anaí Falcon. Shout out to Carlos Falcon.
Yes. He almost tricked me into giving him a shot. I said,
he almost did.
Don't do that. No, we're getting in trouble. All right, underage bitch. Oh, I card these niggas. Don't worry.
Okay? Yeah, he almost got away with it. But
he almost got away with it. I'm slick. All right. Yeah, I got you, Felipe. Thank you so much for coming on. To everybody that watched this episode of The Public Affair, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, go follow Felipe Falcon's YouTube channel. The link is posted in the comments, so go check it out. Really awesome vlog to just pass the time. Very quick videos too. I like that too. They're not more than 15 minutes. No. So yeah, they're super awesome to watch. You guys go follow. He'll put out an episode every single Thursday. Before we go, I definitely want to use this opportunity to give a shout out to just a few more of our sponsors of this episode of The Public Affair. This episode is brought to us by, of course, Soko Soccer Academy with Dominic Gutierrez, Ariana Gutierrez, located at 3304 Franklin Avenue. They offer team, small group, and individual skills training with elite skills training to make your kids superb star athletes. Open plays on Mondays and Wednesdays for ages 16 and older. You can follow on Facebook at Soko Soccer Academy and on Instagram at Soko Soccer 254. Dominic, Ariana, and even my boy Maro have got really, really big things planned for Soko Soccer Academy, and I'm so excited for them. I'm really grateful to be partnered with them. So Soko, thank you so much for all your support of The Public Affair. Of course, the Pollo Box and Audio, my boy Jeffrey Monreal, home for all your LED needs and auto accessories, installation of stereos, door speakers, and audio systems, darling. That's right. He'll also specialize in building custom subwoofer enclosures and so much more. Definitely a jack of all trades and your one-stop shop to get everything done in one roof. Even that dark tint in your car. You see my car, right? And how tinted it is? Yeah. You don't know what I do in that car, darling. Pollo Box and Audio, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, the Brothers Roofing and Remodeling with Jesus Sanchez in Mart, Texas. I think it's so. First of all, Jesus Sanchez is hot. Then he watches from Mart, Texas, which I think is even hotter, right? Mart, Texas, out there in the woods. All right, he's a small construction business from Mart, specializing in general roofing needs and so much more. You can protect your home from all the crazy elements of the Texas weather with high quality and affordable work. Follow on Facebook and call the number on the screen to Jesus Sanchez, Brothers Roofing and Remodeling. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode. Oh, and it gets expensive, right? But they offer financing as well. So it's super affordable, super reliable, and honest work. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, to my boy Junior Banda with Fat Boy Michelada and Botana, who provides the best Michelada and Botana plates for yourself or for a party with a menu of a ton of different items, including Botana Bowls, chamoy, pickles, and more. He's locally operated here in South Waco, so make sure you get the best and not the rest. You can follow him on Facebook and Instagram at Fat Boy Michelada and Botana and place your order now. He delivers now as well. And let me tell you guys something. That guy be riding hard as fuck for me in The Public Affair behind the scenes. I'm not going to get into detail, but he does. Junior Banda, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. I truly appreciate you. And of course, to my girl, Ana Limones, a big honorable mention to Hummingbird party backdrops and decor. You can call her for all party decor, including beautiful balloon drops, giving an extra flair to your party or event. She also has a number of wooden backdrops and so much more. You know how they have the balloon arches? Yeah, I think that's like fucking clutch for a party right now, and they're gorgeous. She's super dedicated. You can call the number on the screen to book your appointment. Aran Limones, thank you so much for all your support at the Public Affair Girl. I truly appreciate you. To everybody again that tuned into this episode, I truly appreciate you guys. Thank you guys again so much more. The Public Affair is definitely on the way to my very, very special guest, Mr. Felipe Falcon. Thank you so. Look at that smile. Get one more shot of that smile. There, look at that, and that fucking nose. Look at all the things you can do with that nose. And don't forget to always keep it between us.
This has been a Rogue Media podcast.